All right, so some really easy questions to get us going.
Sure.
What's your name? What's your company's name? What's your position? And what do you guys do?
My name is Pratapa Bernard. I work for Trigent Software. I'm the Vice President of Strategy over at Trigent. Trigent is in the business of being a tech accelerator for startups, scale-ups, and enterprises. And primarily what we do is to help them accelerate the pace of software development and delivery. And we do that by providing them a complete suite of IT services, deep tech, and domain expertise.
100% correct.
Good enough.
The supply chain industry, filled with ups and downs,
Yes.
disruptions, and so on. What are some of the biggest challenges you see or your clients are seeing when it comes to the supply chain industry today?
The biggest thing that we're seeing around in terms of what's happening is that customers are having a lot of options in terms of software, in terms of solutions, but they're either general purpose, made for all, multi-fit, and they're finding challenges in terms of how it fits for their business. And many a times they're having the square peg in a round hole type of a scenario, and they're struggling with in terms of saying, okay, do I go off the shelf? It gives me a quick start, but then I have to make compromises, versus do I build something in, but then where do I get the right set? And we are seeing people who have brilliant ideas. They're people coming in from the industry, but they have little or no technology background, and they're looking to say, can you help me build this proposition? Can you help me bring this idea to life? Can you help this dream make to come true? And that's really what we are seeing in terms of balancing the domain and the technology and making things happen.
And so it seems like, as you're saying, the customization is key. They need to feel like they have a customized solution for them, like you said, not having a round and a square hole, correct?
Yeah, and it's gone from a days, as you know, from a Ford Model T where you could buy any car as long as it's black, to a scenario where everyone wants something that is very specific for them.
Yes.
Okay, and that level of hyper personalization, hyper customized for my industry, for my customers, is really what the ask is. And what we're doing is twofold. One is that there are already existing investments that they have done, and we're trying to maximize the outcomes from that. How many of us have used software where you're using only 20-30% of the features, and
Sure.
most of them you never use, but it's already sitting there. It's a license that you paid for. And so how do you make use of that? And also at the same time balance with these innovative stuff like AI and generative AI and agentic AI. And I was just hearing on a panel earlier on today, which said that market's moving from a FOMO, fear of missing out, to a certainty, FOMO, fear of certainty of missing out.
Oh,
right?
interesting.
So that was a nice tagline that I heard in there, and it is ranked so true.
Sure.
You know,
sure.
so that's the balance that we're helping. Get more of what you already have, while you're making sure that you're future-proof in terms of reinvestments.
Understood.
Cool. So now for a fun question. Doesn't mean it's easy, actually. Fun question for you. If you could have coffee with anybody, alive, dead, celebrity, not a celebrity, who would it be? And more importantly, why?
Well, you know, actually right now, more than a celebrity or anything else, I think time with family is really what.
Good answer. Yeah.
Right. So I would love to be able to use technology and all of that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, if it allows me time to be able to relish what we have rather than getting so engrossed in work,
Yeah.
nothing but buy
The
money.
only thing about time with family is you'd be paying for it.
But that's all right. It's money worth paying.
Well, look, thank you very much. I appreciate the time today.
Thank you
you
so
for
much.
your-
Really
thank you.
appreciate it.